Wentworth's birthday. He's turning 5 years old. Holy cow. I feel like I just had him yesterday. Also, another birthday party. What? It's fun. It's great. It's a good time. He's having a Sonic themed birthday party. I remember playing Sonic the Hedgehog on Sega. Yes, on Sega. Alex, did you ever play Sonic the Hedgehog? I don't even think he had a Sega system. Did you have any kind of gaming console?
I had rock.
Rock? All right, tell me what you had to play with as a child.
Rock, spoon.
No, that's a lie. You had a dump truck or some kind of construction truck, right?
A Tonka dump truck.
Hey.
And Army Man. The problem was I was 16.
Hey, better late than never. Anyway, so I'm basing the birthday party off of what I know to be Sonic. Wentworth likes the movie Sonic, the live action movie. And Alex just told me this morning that Tails isn't even in it. So I don't know, I just hope he enjoys what I put together. It's just most of the stuff's from Amazon. It's just quick and easy, like click, 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 order, show up to my door, put together, throw up. So it should be painless. It never is though, is it? Okay, so here is, I think everything that I got for Wentworth's party. Who the heck knows at this point? A few things that I need to make, but all in all, I feel like it's pretty low-key and simple and like, oh, just throw that together, no big deal. No fuss, no muss, if you will. What does that even mean? I got a Sonic Pinata. Wow, was this thing expensive? I was reading a blog post and they were like, oh, you can, if you don't want to DIY it, you can get one for pretty affordable here. It was not pretty affordable, just so you know. But can you put a price on fun? Alex would say yes, because Disneyland is out of this world expensive. I don't know where to go next. Let's go over here. No! The tablecloths. I was supposed to, oh man, they didn't have white. I need red, white, and blue. I guess those are Sonic colors. We'll deal with it. We'll work with what we have because that's what we do. I'm not driving to the store. It's way too late. Also, don't want to do it in the morning, although I might. I don't know. But this is going to be a backdrop and then a couple tablecloths for the tables as well. Man, I think I need white for the backdrop. We'll make it work. Okay. Oh, speaking of the Dollar Tree, do you know these things are not $1 any longer? They upped their value by 25%. 25% increase on their items. Amazing. I wish I would have caught wind of it before it happened. I would have bought stock in that company. Unreal. So these things were $1.25. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I was there and I was going crazy, okay? I found these, I don't know, Sonic, I think lives by the beach with palm trees and stuff. That's what I'm going with, okay? Yellow, we're gonna, oh, these are rings. They're really like floral styrofoam or whatever, but I'm going to cover them in this crepe paper, or whatever you want to call it, party paper. And they're gonna become yellow golden coins, like the rings in Sonic. You know. If you know, you know. If you don't, then that's what we're going. And well, I don't really know if I'm being honest, okay? And Wentworth has never played Sonic, but he has watched the live action movie with Jim Carrey. And that's what we're basing this love affair off of. I found these happy birthday balloons. You guys know, me and balloons didn't work out last time, but here I am trying again. It's not an arch, so there's that. I also found this one at the Dollar Tree. It's just number 5. And these don't float. You just like hang them on a thing. So I feel like even if I can't blow them up, I don't know. We'll see what happens. This is a Sonic costume that we got for Wentworth. He really wanted to wear one. And I thought, you know, I could look for like a birthday boy shirt or whatever, and he will wear this literally all year long. We haven't even put his Halloween costume away because he wears it so often. This, I think, is an outdoor toy. Let's dive into this. On second thought, let's not dive into this. I know it is Sonic themed, and I think you throw these little pouches. There's like holes in it. We'll see it when we set it up tomorrow in broad daylight. Oh, what else did I buy? Here are some cake accessories. So it comes with like some Sonic figurines and some stuff to decorate a cake. So wish me luck with that. I found these randomly at the DT, the $1.25 store. And they're not exactly palm trees, but I feel like I can do something with them. I don't know, the jury's still out. Okay, I got this number 5. I guess it has become tradition in the house. I'm trying my best, I don't know. That's all I can do is my best. Pinterest really helps me out. But I found this one. I was at Joann's the other day. They sell them there. I had no idea. So I'm just gonna cover it in tulle. And then I got this gold clay. So I'm gonna use this gold clay just to make like golden rings again. And I found these tattoos. They're like Sonic themed tattoos. I think there's a lot of them in here. And I feel like that'll be a fun activity for the kids to do. We have a bounce house and stuff too. So all in all, I think the kids are gonna be just fine. And then I got some green felt because I'm going to make some palm trees. At first, I got these from the $1.25 store too. Not the felt, but the poster board. Because I'm gonna make some palm trees. And at first I was gonna cut the palm fronds out of this $1.25 poster board. But the DIY said to use felt. And I was at Hobby Lobby anyway, so I snagged some up. It was on sale, so there's that. I almost totally forgot about these. I ordered a bunch of masks for the kids. I don't know, just to run around and stuff. They're Sonic themed. Obviously, I got them from Amazon, as with 90% of this stuff, mostly because I need 500 more hours in the day. All right, I think I covered everything. Let's start doing stuff. So, small oversight. We're gonna move on to making the cakes. I have 3 cake mixes. I was going to make a tiered cake. Done it before. But I don't have the right supplies. I don't have a cake board, I don't have straws or dowels, and I don't even have cake pans. I found these, I must have donated all my cake pans, or who the heck knows where they are. I moved, I can't find anything. So this is what we're going to use because you work with what you have. It'll be fine. It's sugar, the kids are not gonna care. This is what we're gonna, is this broken even? Oh man, it's fine. Okay, so let's whip this cake mix up. I'm going to use my Bosch. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I'll just use these. Someone sent me this Bosch, by the way. Love using it. Cake paddles? I don't, I'll just use the whisk, I think. Mostly because I'm not sure how to detach these. Okay, well, a secret to a good cake mix, making it taste like you got it from a bakery, or you made it from scratch with your grandma's famous recipe. It calls for water, you replace that with milk. It calls for oil, you replace that with butter. And then however many eggs it asks for, you add 1. And then everyone's gonna say, oh my gosh, this is so good. Can I have the recipe? And then you can say, no, I'm sorry, it's a family secret, you know? 12 eggs up in here. That's what makes a delicious cake. Man, my cracking skills have been subpar, to say the least. Oh gosh, I haven't been keeping track. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, a cool dozen. And then replace the water with milk. I'm using oat milk, creamy and dreamy oat milk. Works great with almond milk. I've done that plenty of times. Any milk that you want. It goes right in here. And this is why I love the Bosch. It fits all of it. I think I have a lid to put on so we don't have a flour shower. There was no shower in today's forecast. That's pretty cool. It's like my washing machine. You can see through the top. I like that. That's pretty awesome. Check it out. Whoa, what's it all about? All right, let that whip for a couple minutes. Doesn't that look good? Creamy and dreamy. Okay, I'm gonna line this with parchment paper. And my Oma, she just, I don't know, she's got her little formula for how she does it perfectly. I think she just, you know, makes a little cuts and creases and then she holds it in the middle. I think you like place it where you think the middle is and then cut around town. And look at that perfect fit. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna cover it like so. Yeah, just like Nana used to make. And trim around the outside. Good enough for me. Same thing on this one. And just like that, big died. Well, I made a ton of cake batter. Way too much. So maybe we'll make some cupcakes. I'm just gonna fill this up. Oh, wow, I didn't spray the bottom. That's awesome. Well, I hope that parchment paper does its job. At least one of them is gonna come out okay. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna fill them up. The outside will probably be burned and the inside will be undercooked, but that's fine. Kids never eat the whole cake anyway, right? They just eat the frosting. Into the oven, I don't know, at least 40 minutes or so. While my oven is on, I'm gonna work on my number 5 and just make the golden rings real quick. Should be pretty painless, right? Just making some rings. You would think, you know, you would think it would be simple. Is that too big? It looks terrible. Well, I thought it would be simple, but it is not. If I put like a ring here. So initially, I had no idea. I had no plans for the rings or how I was going to situate them on the number. I just knew that, I don't, like the only decor I could think of and correlate to Sonic were the rings, right? Because that's how you earn points in the game. Sonic runs through the rings, and when he gets injured, they go all over the place. So I knew I would figure it out, and really, it's not that serious. So I looked all around Joann's to try to find some pre-made rings. I couldn't find them anywhere. Well, you know what? That's a lie. I actually did find some, but there was like 2 of them. I thought they'd be in the jewelry section, but they weren't, and I don't know, whatever. It doesn't matter. But there was like 2 of them for $5. I was like, So the clay was $2.50, and I was able to make however many I made. So that worked out. And the numbers, I'll have you know, they're much larger from Hobby Lobby. I compared the number 5 that I got from Joann's to the number 8 and 2 that I got for previous birthday parties from Hobby Lobby. And it's like, I want to say, I mean, I wouldn't say half the size, but it's small. It's substantially smaller. Is that a word? Substantially? It is substantial. It is smaller in the most substantial way. All right, let's move on. So the rings that I got, these turned out relatively well, and all of this stuff was from the $1.25 store, so that was exciting. I did 2 coats, 2 layers of the streamers on one of them, and the others I just got better about wrapping them and did one coat next to each other, whatever. I had a hard time figuring out how I wanted to layer all of the rings and make it look, I don't know, like rings. Even though I don't know. If you didn't know the theme and I showed you this 5, would you be like, oh yeah, that's Sonic? No. But it worked and whatever. I just tried to not make it look like wedding rings, and I think I did a good job. You know how Sonic runs and he runs through the rings? Whatever. It worked out. Moving on to the icing. I wouldn't say my favorite part, but other people's favorite parts. People rave about the icing. They rave about the cake. I'm not playing around here, guys. Make it. I will link the original recipe down below that I typically don't have time to make. And it's because who has time these days, you know? So you beat the butter for 5 minutes alone because you want a really nice creamy buttercream. And then you add the powdered sugar a little bit at a time, and in between increments, in between adding, a little bit of powdered sugar, you beat it. Ooh, this is what it sounded like when it was getting beaten. Wasn't that so loud and crazy? It was crazy. What was that old show? Wild and Crazy Kids or something like that. So good. Anyway, I'll link the recipe down below if you want to do it. But basically, you whip it a lot because you want a nice aerated, fluffy buttercream. And I add it like this and it tastes great. People still eat it and it's fine. It's fine. People are like, oh my gosh, this is so good. So I wanted a foresty color. Oh no.
Speaking of that, I broke my spring form pan. It's fine. Is it though? I don't know. It's the only cake pan I have. So I guess I'll have to buy one again. I don't know. How often do I make a cake? Hardly ever. Speaking of that, I used to make cakes for every birthday party, but now I just make cupcakes. I find that people are more inclined to grab one and say thank you rather than get a plate and a fork and make a mess. Anyway, I tried to level them off, but it looks miserable. I'm out of practice is what I'm trying to say. But in the end, you'll see everything turns out as it always does.
Okay, it's the next day. I thought I would get so much more done last night. Didn't work out. I have the cakes. I put them in the freezer. They'll be much easier to ice last night I couldn't sleep. I was like, I don't want to run to the store. I might have to do that. But I need a cake board to put in between the cakes. I don't have straws. I have these reusable straws, so I might have to cut them up. I don't have dowels. I looked for lollipop sticks, which I feel like I know I have. I know I have some. I found them. Oh my gosh, I knew I had them, and I just kept thinking, I probably donated them because I've had them for years, never used them. I thought I got rid of them in the move, but I knew I had some. Meredith, hands off. Guess where they were? The last place I looked. Amazing. And then for the cake board, I found a cardboard box. I'm just gonna wrap it in tin foil, and that'll make it food safe. So says the internet. All right, I'm gonna trace it. There, is that how I'm stacking it? These are perfect circles, by the way. Wow, a perfect circle. Perfect. All right, let's get to icing this thing.
Wanna be free of this heart, yeah. Wanna feel your arms around me. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit. Let's forget about tomorrow.
Happy birthday!
Yeah. Should I hide away forever? Should I close my eyes and never again hold you tight, call you mine, think about you every time? I remember that it's over, yeah. You never break, you never lie, you never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop. Can't stop.
You're watching Wentworth turn 5.
You never lose an argument, so I've been trying hard to pretend that I'm okay. It's just a phase, and everything is going just great. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop.
Can't stop.
Yeah, yeah. I always knew that this would happen. Yeah. You would find a new distraction. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit. Can we let go of tomorrow? Yeah. You never break, you never lie, you never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop. Can't stop. Yeah, yeah. You never lose an argument, so I've been trying hard to pretend that I'm okay. It's just a phase, and everything is going just great. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop. Can't stop. Yeah, yeah.
By Stur Zetterberg. And I'm Ron Seacrest. He doesn't sound anything like that. So, this took me way too long. It looks okay. When you see it step by step, you're like, ugh, Kim. Ugh, okay. But the final result, you're like, oh my gosh, you did that? What? You made that? Or at least that's how I felt about it. I was like, oh wow, this looks a lot better with all the accessories on it. So, if you're ever doubting your abilities or your skills, just keep on going, and then maybe the final result, you'll be impressed with it, because that's what happens. for me, I just put on, I had a picture that was a reference picture, and I just took some Cool Whip and made the water stream down, and I had some gluten-free graham crackers that I threw on there to make it look like sand. I had a little trouble keeping everything like stuck on, so I just added more icing as like a type of glue, and that seemed to work. And I think I bought this set off Amazon. I want to say it was like $10-15. And honestly, if you get a cake from the, a bakery, it is going to set you back way more than what I spent on this one. Cakes are expensive, and it'll be more impressive for you to be like, I made that. And people will be so like taken back by, what? You made that? This is not from a bakery. Just by the way it looks, by the way it tastes, with the simple adjustments that I shared with you, I'm telling you, people are going to be so impressed with your skills. They'll be asking for your number and having you make birthday cakes for every family birthday and event that happens. It's happened to me. People are like, are you going to bring your cupcakes? I'm like, really, again? It's good, though. It's good. Also have to take a picture for the gram, per the usual. I did already share on Instagram. If you don't follow me there, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. Okay? I share real life, as it happens, real time. That's what I meant to say. I'm just making little rosettes with the cupcakes. Nice and simple. Nothing too, outlandish or fancy. You just take an icing tip and make a little rosette. Go round and round. No big deal. Did you also see Meredith earlier sneaking icing? She just kept touching the cake as I was icing it and eating it. She's a little scoundrel. And by a little, I mean a big scoundrel. And then this 5-year-old scoundrel, he really wanted to help finish the decoration. So when he was around, of course, he's in his Sonic costume already. I let him do that. One of the characters fell in the water, and I didn't even realize it until that night when I was posting pictures to Instagram. But in real life, I did not even notice that the water was messed up. So that happens. I don't know. I'm not very good with attention to detail. Oh, and then she found the bag of icing. I feel like this needs music behind it. Hold up.
I'd run 1,000 miles if I could run with you. And from what I have heard, you do the same thing too. I wanna say forever, we could be good together. Guess mystery loves.
Well, the cake took me way longer than I thought. Next on my list is to make some palm trees for the backdrop. Why? I don't know. I saw a picture and I was like, yeah, I could do that. The picture that I saw is much more, I think it's just for like a food table, so they're small scale. Anyway, here we go. Good news is we're running way behind schedule, so there's that. One thing at a time, okay? I figure I'll just roll this up, and this will be the base of the palm tree. Last night while I was thinking, in hindsight, I was like, oh, I should have got tan ones because palm trees are not white. It's fine, it's fine. Oh wait, I rolled it the wrong way. Good for nothing. Brain. All right, here, palm tree. Let me get some tape. All right, any guesses on when these palm trees will start falling apart? Hey, that doesn't look bad at all. All right, let me get some markers. Alina to the rescue. I feel like Steve from Blue's Clues. All right, now palm trees have a little squiggle. Wow, it made it look so nice. Oh God. I mean, just go with it, right? All right, a little squiggle. It's totally fine. It really is. I'm trying to convince myself. Palm trees. Wow, are we in Palm Springs or what? This is looking great. Everyone's gonna say, Kim, did you pay for those backdrops? You pay money for those palm trees? Are those for rent? All right, now I'm thinking maybe a shorter one, yeah? All right, how many of these pieces of crap are we gonna make? Oh, a smaller one? Okay, cool. Okay, you know what? Let's just go with 3. Here's the felt. And you know what I'm thinking? 10 out of 10, the kids are definitely gonna use those to beat each other up. Probably an hour into the party. Wow. Do you think I got enough felt? I was like, oh yeah, 1 yard, that'll be good. Yeah, for a pool table. All right, what does a palm frond look like? It has some slits in here. Wow, that is not even whatsoever. Where's Bob Ross when you need him? All right, how about, oh my gosh. Joy. That does look like a palm, I mean, it's good enough. How is this gonna stay in here? Do I just shove it in here? Hope for the best? All right, I'm gonna cut like 20 more of these out and we'll figure it out.
If I'm being honest, I was also impressed with my palm fronds. Even though I didn't cut like a nice shape for them, cutting the slits kind of, I don't know, made up for it. It didn't matter. Like I could have cut a rectangle and then cut slits in it and it still would have looked good. You know what I mean? So there's another example of, one, it doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing ever is in my life, so I'm just used to that by now. And then also, two, just keep going. Keep going and it'll be fine. And there's that. Look how beautiful that is.
I think we're moving along here. I made 3 palm trees. Now I have to, decide how these are gonna stand up without the wind blowing them over. So I think I'm gonna stuff them maybe with felt. Great. I don't know, but I'm pretty impressed with my palm fronds. I'm just saying, without a template, without anything, I created that. Ooh, yeah, this might make it sturdy. I knew I bought 1 yard for a reason. Okay, ooh, wow, amazing. Yeah, it's good to know, whatever. All in all, I think they came out just fine. It's a birthday party. I'm not entering an art gallery show. No one cares. Okay, now I'm going to, man, I didn't know these weren't like pre-cut. I'm gonna cut up the tattoos so people can use them. I just found this blue bowl in my pantry. I'm shaking. That probably means I should eat something.
Okay, I have a little tip for you here. Do not cut all of the tattoos because some child may come along with a very damp washcloth and dump it into the bowl of dry tattoos. I'm just saying, it may have happened. It may or may not have happened. Okay, I may or may not give a name of who did it. Actually, I don't know who did it. I wasn't paying attention, but someone did do that, sadly. So I wish we would have cut just half of them, which was my intention. But Eleanor was helping me with that task, and she goes above and beyond, and she cut all of them. So there's that. Enough people got to them before that happened, but it was still a tragedy. Moving on to the backdrop, I saw something similar, a backdrop to this, but it was like a food table, and it had the rings. I don't know what else. Oh, you know what? It had a banner, like a personalized banner with Sonic on it. But by the time I figured out that Party City sells them, I think Amazon sells them too. I'm not very sure, but I just ran out of time and didn't have time to order it personalized. But it looked really good with it. Anyway, I ended up with the happy birthday balloons and that looked fine. But I saw this technique of like you get 3 of them, you cut slits in them, and then you kind of braid them to keep them together, but also like kind of separate the colors a bit. And it worked out just fine. I used a little piece of tape to kind of keep the braid together. I mean, the plastic, I feel like wasn't going to fall apart anyway, but just to ensure that it didn't. The picture that I initially saw, that was my inspiration, used a staple. I guess you could have done that, but I just didn't want, staples flying everywhere and then God forbid someone steps on one or whatever. So I don't know. This worked out pretty well. You can use this for anything like Captain America party, 4th of July party, ballerina party, just get different colors. Literally any party. It's just good inspiration for any type of backdrop. I thought about doing 2 vertical ones, And then because, kids are small, I just thought this one is fine anyway. I'll just make it horizontally. That way it's less work for me, kind of. And when the kids take pictures, you'll be able to see kind of the happy birthday or whatever is happening around it, because the rainbow backdrop that I made for Eleanor's birthday party, like you couldn't even see the top of it because it was so tall, because I laid the tablecloths vertically. I didn't lay, I hung them, whatever. You guys know what I mean. Works out just fine. The rings, there were like, 10 thumbtacks in my walls. And at first I didn't want thumbtacks in my walls, and then I figured I don't know how else I'm going to hang them, so I just threw them in there, and it's fine. I need to figure out, this wall has actually worked out really well for us during birthday season, but I need to figure out what I'm going to do there when birthday season is over. The previous owners had a hallway table and some kind of artwork, but I just can't seem to find anything that I'm loving. So I don't know. Oh, I also had a time and a half with these stinking balloons. I was like, I don't know if I can do it. And then our cousin was over and she goes, yeah, look, you just do this. And it's like that whole mentality of once you see that it can be done, then you're like, oh yeah, I got this. And then you do it. It's like, I don't know, can I run a marathon? And then someone else does it and you're like, oh, if they can do it, surely I can do it, or whatever the case may be. So these balloons were quite painless. Although I did mess up several times trying to hang them. I was trying to hang them on, because these balloons came with some lights, fairy lights, I think they're called. So I was trying to hang them, and then, they're bumpy, and it wasn't working out. So then I realized, they also come with some ribbon. So I ended up just using the ribbon, and that worked out because that's probably, I don't know why the fairy lights came in there with batteries and stuff. I was like, I'm not going to put batteries in here. What is this? Have they met me? Anyway, I had no idea why those were included, but they were. So there's that.
Okay, oh my gosh, we did it. We did it! Balloons! We finally have a birthday party with balloons. I mean, does it look great? I don't know. It's debatable. It's all right. Okay, the time has come. It is crunch time. It's beyond. I haven't even started food. It'll be fine, but it's kind of not. Sonic, time to fill this guy up. Alex got a lot of candy here.
I pull into your driveway, it's a Saturday night. You look like a...
Done. Let's move on to the next thing. Setting up the tables. Okay, I changed my shirt. I got grease and stuff all over that one, icing. I'm gonna start putting stuff out on the tables, and then I'll throw together some fruit and what else? Alex picked up the sandwiches. Oh, the chicken. That's right, I ordered the chicken from Costco, which I feel like they increased the price. I wanna say it used to be $13.99 a bag. Now it's $18 a bag, $17.99. I feel like everything is going up in price, and not by a little bit. I mean, I already told you guys, the Dollar Tree is no longer. It is $1.25. $1.25 is what they should rename it to. Anyway, are there any tables left? Alex set up all the tables, which is fantastic, but I need a craft table. Okay. Oh, there's a little one. Perfect.
You look like $1 million wearing that dress I like. You're smiling, but there's something missing in your eyes. Girl, I can...
Here we are, all set up. It's great, looking great. On to the food. Do you have a game? Alex said, do you have any more crafts? I said, I don't know, I think that's it. I don't know how to set this up.
Gary!
How am I supposed to set this up, Alex? It doesn't come with anything.
Uh-huh.
We'll figure it out.
Time's been moving slowly, so we already in too deep. Can't get no sleep on each other, heavy teasing all day. And when the sun sets, you asking me to come through, kick it with you. Night turn to morning dew.
Okay, I'm gonna make one more treat. Have you figured out a rhythm to my birthday party madness? A fun treat, a fun activity, a backdrop, and sandwiches. I forgot the recipe. What did I do last time? 2 sticks of butter or 1? I feel like 1 is plenty. Skin of the butter still has plenty of it inside of it, so I'm gonna grease my pans because this is where we're putting it. Oh, I'm making like Cheerio Rice Krispie treats because Cheerios, 1, they're gluten-free. What a treat. Are they? Oh, crap. I'm pretty sure they're gluten-free, dairy-free. I'm gonna have to double check. It's fine, it's whatever. They look like the rings from Sonic, or at least that's what I'm telling myself, okay? 2 10-ounce bags of marshmallows. 2 bags? I second guess myself way too much. That'll work out just fine. Gotta mix it up. That butter has dairy in it. Dang it. You win some, you lose some, you know? We have 10 minutes before people start arriving, / people have already started to arrive, but no kids yet. So there's that. No one we don't already know, which is nice. Oh, I still have to cook the chicken. I'm preheating the oven. Eleanor, can you get the chicken from the freezer outside? As many bags as you can hold. I feel like these treats are always a smash hit. Everyone enjoys a good old Rice Krispie treat, or in this case, a Cheerio Crispy. Turning off the heat, and I'm adding the entire bag. Don't measure. Everything will be fine. I don't know how these are gonna taste, if I'm being honest. I was gonna do Honey Nut Cheerios, but I don't know. When I was really young, I got food poisoning or whatever I got, some kind of stomach bug, and I threw up Honey Nut Cheerios. I've never been able to eat them again or smell them. Really, the smell of Cheerios is not great either. Yeah, I think I definitely need some more Cheerios for this. Let me scour my pantry. Okay, a few more shakes. It's whatever, this is fine, let's come over here. Same as last time, dump half in one tray, half in the other. You can either wash this pan before the guests arrive or hide it in your dishwasher. Spray the back of your spatula so it doesn't stick. You can use your hands, but I mean, I have chef hands and this is still hot for me, I'm just saying. All right, I'm gonna let these cool. I might even throw them in the, what's that thing called? The freezer. But I don't have time. I just ate one. It's not great. These are the chicken pieces that I was talking about. They taste like Chick-fil-A, but they're 1/4 of the price. And you can make them as much as you want on demand. I don't know. All right, 2 trays of chicken, and I don't know if I showed you this. We have 3 trays of Sammy's, and then chips. It'll be fine. It's just lunch. Look what Alex did. He set it up. Whoa, buddy. Oh, Meredith. Hold on, I'm showing our friends this really cool contraption. Wow, where are the little pouchies? Oh, here they are. Let's see how fun this game is, shall we? All right, Eleanor.
Mom,
I mean, Meredith. Oh, yeah, you
Mom,
can do that.
I'm gonna try it.
Okay. Ayo! Ah. Kids love it already. Hey, she said, ayo! Okay, Wentworth, come on inside. It's too windy today for the palm trees. But it feels good.
You're gonna have to like redo it. So.
Alex to the rescue. Oh, it's just a bunch of fluff inside. Oh, hi! Oh, hey! These are sticky. People like them nice and sticky, right?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Probably made it just perfectly.
Not like falling apart?
Yep.
Good. That was on purpose, as a matter of fact.
Okay. I don't know that I've ever seen Gordon Ramsay make that, but sure.
Oh, it's above his skill set.
It
So,
totally is.
yeah.
Got a dopamine rush, got a major league crush when you're next to me. Got my heart upon my sleeve, can I hide the way I feel when you're next to me, girl? Got the kick in every move and I fought it's like a fool for you, for you. Wish I knew just what it was, but why should I make a fuss? Just stay next to me, girl, next to me, girl. Something special, don't know why, something special that I like.
So this is what the table looks like so far. The chicken just came out of the oven and I smell it. Oh, some Cheerio rings already fell off. That's cool. It's no big deal.
We've been driving around, singing songs way too loud because we wanna. Picking up our love friends, fill up the car till it bends because we wanna. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of
Kool-Aid.
We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young.
Meredith, show me your mask. Are
Are
you Sonic? Oh my goodness, you're Sonic. There's people out there, there's people out there. The neighbor came over with a dang jet ski and is taking people on rides. Can you believe it? I just put some water out for the tattoos. Yeah, other than that, everything's going well. Special guest. Sonic's here. Let's find Wentworth. Oh, hello. Sonic is here. Oh, a hug. So cute. Okay, all the kids are lining up and they're gonna race Sonic. You wanna go race too, Miss Meredith? Oh, there she goes. Meredith's gonna join the race. Meredith is 1000% terrified of Sonic. I think Sonic is getting beat up by all of the children. I think he's okay though, he's tough. He said, "Ooh." Happy birthday to you.
We came to party all night long and sing along to every song. We don't need nobody's attention, don't need nobody else in our
because we finally brought out the wooden dowel. Well, that is it. I can't find my camera anywhere, so I'm using my phone. I hope I didn't leave it outside. That would not be great. Found it. Turns out the lighting is better in my bathroom. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me and prepping for Wentworth's party. It was a really great turnout. Everyone seemed to have a very good time. Sonic showed up. Were you expecting that? He drove from Orlando. I don't know how Alex found him, but one day randomly he was like, should we have Sonic come? And I was like, I don't know. So then we asked Wentworth, like, hey, you know how Elsa showed up to Meredith's party? How would you feel? And he couldn't contain himself. So that was really exciting. All of the kids had a lot of fun with Sonic. They were racing, and Wentworth said, that wasn't the real Sonic because I was faster than him. One more thing I wanted to say about the Pinata. Holy crap, was it way more expensive than that rainbow Pinata I bought from Hobby Lobby. It was $10. Literally 3 people hit that rainbow and it was like starting to fall apart. And we were like, okay, 1 hit each. This one, guys, we literally had 30 kids here, maybe 35 at one point. I don't know if they all hit him. We let them swing 4 times each, and you know how kids are. Once that 4th one goes, then they pat, 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 they keep going. 4 times each. All of them went multiple times because the first time I had them use a pinata stick that I got from Hobby Lobby, but it was cheaper and it was like hollow. It was some kind of like PVC pipe. That was fantastic. It didn't hit it to like break it, you know? But then when we were like, oh wow, this is taking a while, we brought out the dowel pinata stick that we got from Target. And that thing is no joke. So just a tip, if you want to have a pinata last a long time, longer than just a few hits, get a really crappy stick, like a hollow, whatever stick. I got mine from Hobby Lobby and it worked out really great, but then to break it, we used the dowel. So anyway, I thought that was something to note because the kids had a lot of fun whacking that thing and it took a really long time. Anyway, that is it, man. Thanks so much for watching, hanging out with me. If you want to subscribe, put a little happy in your day. I'll see you next time. Bye.